Here are the three main reasons he won't commit to you. What's going on, ladies? My name is Lion. Welcome to Dating by Lion. Welcome back to another video. Listen, before you say anything, I already know what you're thinking. You haven't been as active on YouTube as you should be, Lion, and I have to agree with you. I haven't been posting long-form content in a minute now, so here's what I'm going to do for you. I just came out with a new series that's called 5-Minute Fridays. Basically, I'm going to post a video every Friday, and the videos are going to be 5 minutes about a specific dating and relationship question. So let's just dive into today's video. Subscribe if you aren't already so you don't miss any of my future 5-Minute Fridays. And let's get right into today's video. So we're going to be talking about the reasons, right? The three main reasons I think that are stopping him from committing to you. All right, so let's just get into number one. So the first reason, let's say you've been dating for 5 months now, right? You've been dating for 5 months and gradually you have sort of became boyfriend and girlfriend, right? You were acting like boyfriend and girlfriend. You were acting like you're in a relationship, although you clearly know that you have never had the conversation, that you have never talked about exclusivity, that you have never talked about commitment, that you have never talked about being in a relationship, that he has never asked you, right, whether or not you would like to be his girlfriend, whether or not you would like to be in a relationship with him. And I'll tell you why this happens. So the first reason for that is that you're not incentivizing the relationship. And I'll tell you what I mean by that, right? So if you've been dating for, let's say, 5 months now, and you have gradually become boyfriend and girlfriend, right? So you've been doing all of these boyfriend and girlfriend things, right? So you have been sleeping together, right? Maybe you have been spending time at his house. You've been Netflix and chilling. Maybe you've been spending time at his house, days or weeks at a time. Maybe he has been doing the same at your house. Maybe while you're at his place, you've been helping him out with household chores, right? You feel like you live there, you might as well help out. So you've been helping him out with dishes, with maybe cooking, maybe cleaning for him. Maybe he has kids and you figured, hey, why not give him a hand with that too? So you've been maybe picking him up from school. Maybe you have been doing homework with them, right? Maybe as a business. So you've been helping him out with his business as well. Since you're good with numbers, you help him out with the accounting for his business. I don't know, right? So at that point, right, you have been doing all of these boyfriend and girlfriend things. Let me ask you a real question now. Why would you feel that at any point he would wake up one morning and feel like he needs to change the dynamic or change the status of this relationship? If he's getting all of these, what I call girlfriend benefits, all of these relationship benefits, why would he wake up one morning and have the urgency, have the necessity to want to have this conversation with you and risk changing this dynamic, right? If he's already getting the cake and is eating it too, right? He has all of these girlfriend benefits without needing to assume any of the responsibilities that should come with that. Why would he feel like he needs to wake up one morning and have this conversation with you, right? With the risk of maybe ruining it, right? Because he has everything he wants without taking any of the responsibilities, right? He has all of these girlfriend benefits. You are giving it to him, right? You're putting it on a silver platter and you are giving it to him. And don't blame him for taking it, right? But instead, ask yourself, why would he feel like he needs to change the status of your relationship? If you haven't established any boundaries early on in your relationship and you've been just going with the flow and you've been acting like boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Why would he feel like he needs to change that? Why would he feel like he need to have a conversation with you, right? So you need to learn how to set boundaries and incentivize this relationship. So he feels like he needs to or wants to have this conversation with you sooner rather than later, because he knows that he will not be getting the benefits unless he also takes on the responsibilities that come with it. The second reason why you won't commit to is because you are the in-between girl. You are the person that he wants to spend time with because he might enjoy certain aspects of this relationship, right? Maybe that's the physical component. Maybe that's the, physical intimacy. Maybe it's the fact that, he has someone he can talk to about his problems, about his day, about things that are bothering him. Maybe it's about the fact that I don't know, that he has this friend that's with him. Maybe it's someone that shares rent with him. I don't know, right? So he enjoys certain aspects of their relationship, but he has already made up his mind about you specifically, and he doesn't want a relationship with you. Usually, if you're the in-between girl, you're going to start hearing phrases that sound something like this. I am not ready to be in a relationship right now. Or it's just not the right time. Or I'm really busy right now. Or I'm going through a lot right now. Or or something along the lines of, I don't believe in titles, I don't believe in a relationship, and let's just go with the flow. If you hear that a few months into the relationship, please know that this is not an invitation for you to wait for him to be ready for a relationship. This is him telling you, right? And you have to learn how to read that between the lines. This is what him telling you, that he does not want to be in a relationship with you specifically. The with you specifically there might be silent, but you still need to see it and hear it and read between the lines and accept that for what it is and stop waiting. Number three, the third reason, and this one is a lot simpler than the first two. The third reason why he's not committing to you, it's because it's just not the right time. It's because it is too early. It's because you have been trying to get these guarantees because of some of your own insecurities. You have been trying to have this conversation and get the guarantee that someone will be 100% committed to you before you both had enough time to make that decision. So if you've been dating for anything less than, I don't know, I would say maybe a month and a half or 2 months, and you already feel like you need to have this conversation, and usually the reason why you would feel that you need to have this conversation is specifically because you have not established boundaries early on. So you're doing all of these things that are making it very difficult for you to keep that distance, that are making it very difficult for you, right, to not cloud your judgment, right? Things that are making you emotionally attached to the person. We're talking about physical intimacy. We're talking about maybe moving in together. We're talking about taking trips together. We're talking about introducing him to your family, getting introduced to his family, his best friends, and all of that stuff. All of these things that you should normally have boundaries around. If you don't do that, these questions, this urgency of being in a relationship and getting these guarantees from him are going to rise up inside you way earlier. But like I said, if he hasn't been long enough, if it hasn't been even a month that you have been dating, right? You are not at the point where you should be ready, right? I'm not even talking about him. You shouldn't be at the point where you're ready to be in a relationship with him. And if you feel like you don't know enough about him and you don't know him enough, right, in order to know that you want to be in a relationship with him, he did not have a chance to get to know you either. Hopefully this helps. These are the 3 main reasons why he will not commit to you. Stick around to my next video. I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace.